and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Secretary, has the meeting been advertised according to the Open Public Meetings Act?
Yes, it has.
Ms. Becca, I have a problem here. We're supposed to get 48 hours on a public notice that's just in today's paper published. I thought we were supposed to have 48 hours of publication before it's,
Sent out on December 14th.
I don't know. According to what the law reads, if I'm correct, it has to be published in a newspaper or on the internet for at least 48 hours prior to the meeting.
What paper was that, Mr. Bishop?
Home News Tribune today.
Don't we advertise in two papers?
No, these advertisements.
No, we don't? Don't start with it?
Always a home news, I've never seen
The
it.
annual one we do in the Star Ledger at the beginning.
So what do you do if you sent it enough time, obviously,
Sent it on December 14th.
and if the paper fails to publish it, and they know what it is, right? They know the requirements.
Yeah.
We have a contract with them, don't we?
Is it on the district website?
Excuse
Is
me?
it on the district website also?
I believe it's on our website, yes.
It is.
It's on the ticker.
It's on the ticker.
Does that satisfy for public notice?
The answer is, as long as the board sends it within a reasonable period of time, so that it knows that, or thinks, reasonably believes that the newspaper will publish it at least 48 hours, then the district is covered. So in other words, you can't know that it's possible that they won't publish it until the day of the meeting and still send it. You have to really know that it will publish at least 48 hours. And if the newspaper, sits on it and for whatever reason publishes it late, then the board is responsible in case law.
And nobody in the district is responsible for ensuring that the proper notice, that it showed up 48 hours? I mean, I know it's real unrealistic, but if a member of the public says, I would have came to the meeting, but I didn't know about it until I saw the paper tonight, is that an issue?
The answer is,
Must
they
have been a
could
good
make it an issue. They can make it an issue,
Okay.
but it's not an issue as a matter of law. The board would be protected.
So
under
you're saying
those
the board is
circumstances.
protected because we have proof that we sent it on,
With
It was
respect,
read on the 13th.
that's good enough.
with respect to the amount of time in which the notice was sent, yes.
My recommendation, Madam President, we press on.
Roll call?
Mr. Bapta.
Here.
Mr. Bishadi.
Here.
Mr. Sire.
Here.
Mrs. DePinto.
Here.
Mrs. Esposito.
Here.
Mr. McEnon.
Present.
Mrs. Rakuya.
Here.
Mrs. Pratt. And Mrs. Mack.
Should I be, could you help, you want me to make a motion to go into closed session?
You can make motion for closed session.
I'll make a motion to go into closed session on a matter of personnel.
I'll second.
I'll make a motion to go to closed session on a matter of special meeting advertisements, discuss that as well.
That's not one, well,
Under-
what aspects?
It would have to be,
Under
if I
attorney-client
could just
privilege.
chime
Oh,
in here.
okay, got
Okay,
it.
sorry.
All right.
So you have two motions on the
Well,
table.
I was
I'm
trying to
moving
amend the motion
yes.
to make it easier to do
I'll
one.
accept the attorney-client
Okay.
privilege with regard to the Open Public Meetings Act.
Okay.
And I'll second that modified motion, according to Robert's rules.
You're now covered as a matter of law.
Outstanding.
Moved by Chairman. Second. Mr. Bapta.
Yes.
Mr. Bishada.
Yes.
Mr. Sire.
Yes.
Mrs. DePinto. Mrs. Esposito.
Yes.
Mr. McEnon.
Yes.
Mr. Rakuya.
Yes.
And Mrs. Mack.
Yes. Do we have a time frame?
Oh, wait,
Mine
I
is
have to
about
read
15,
it.
20 minutes.
Okay.
I have to read it.
Yeah.
Whereas Section 80 of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Bill 1975, permits the exclusion of public from a meeting, certain circumstances, and whereas this public body's opinion that such circumstances presently exist, now therefore be resolved by the Board of Education, Borough of Saybrook, County of Middlesex, State of New Jersey as follows. The public shall be excluded from discussion of any action upon the herein after specified subject matter. General nature of the public, general nature of the subject matter to be discussed is as follows. Personnel, Saybrook Principals Association, replacement for open VP position. and replacement for medical leave principal's position. How you gonna do that? Attorney-client privilege, Open Public Meeting Act. It is anticipated this time the above stated subject matter shall be made public at such time as the need for non-disclosure no longer exists. This resolution shall take effect immediately.
Under remarks, in order to comply with the Rutgers case law, can you give a specific time as to when we'll return?
A very specific time so that you can start exactly at that time so people who are in the public here are waiting
I'd
to know
say
exactly
6
what time
o'clock.
to start again.
6 o'clock.
Hopefully early.
Right, we can't start earlier. If it's 6 o'clock, it's 6 o'clock.
Commit to a time, please, and just stick to it so that we can come back and we'll tell the public that the exact time we'll be back.
6
We'll
o'clock.
commit
back
to
there.
6 o'clock.
Great.
Public.
Second.
Next is, Mr. Boucher.
Yes.
Mr. Bashada.
Yes.
Mr. Syak.
Yes.
Mrs. DePinto.
Yes.
Mrs. Esposito.
Yes.
Mr. McEnroe.
Yes.
Mrs. Rituya.
Yes.
Mrs. Strapp.
Yes.
And Mr. Becker.
Yes. Superintendent's report?
Okay, B, finance, 1 and 2 is the baseball field. Number 1 is the baseball field, and we're going to withdraw number 2. Okay, on B2, C1, we're withdrawing as well. D1 and 2, we are withdrawing as well. So the only resolution that is active is B1, which is the Board of Education requests to approve a contract with, I guess it's Rochelle Contracting Company Incorporated for the Sabre War Memorial High School varsity field. Renovation in the amount of $98,900, base bid $7,000 alternate 1, $2,500 more for alternate 2, $6,500 for alternate 4, for a total of $114,900, plus $34 a linear foot for alternate 3 and $35 a linear foot for alternate 5, plus $46 linear foot for alternate 6 as the lowest responsible bidder for the bids opened on December 20th, 2011. That concludes my report.
Okay. Mr. Pamiliano, would you like to explain what this is to the board and what we're voting on? What these alternates are and...
Yeah, the alternates are the warning tracks, the replacement of the fences. There's an alternate out there for, to put a drain in, across center field, to purge it out into the storm drain out in here.
How many linear feet are we talking about? Roughly.
We roughly estimated it to be no more than $10,000 for that fence. So we're looking at a bottom line of almost 125.
Does that fence have, I think I know the answer, but I just want to make sure. Does it have anything to do with the home run fence? Is that what it's?
No,
it's
not at all.
Up the baseline and the backstop?
That's correct. The backstop, the baseline, first and third base, and the fencing that has to be relocated because of the grade. There's actually a wall going to be built in the front of the third base dugout because of the grade. There has to be a fence in there.
And that's what's going to fix the drainage problem from the property behind? Is that
Yes.
what we're doing?
Yes, the reason why is because that third base dugout is lower than the field. So we have to build the entire field up. The infield is going to be higher than the outfield. The outfield is going to pitch into this swirl of this French drain that they're going to be putting in to alleviate all the water that's out there, that's going out there.
Right, and there'll be no water problems like in the outfield, like for field hockey or for phys ed?
That I can't say. We didn't address anything that far out there. Along that fence back in there, it's marsh, which is not on the baseball field.
No, we did address where the field hockey is going to be. Right.
Yes, yes,
The field hockey field is going to be, that's being addressed.
yes.
That's
Part of
going to
the
be
regrading.
fixed?
Yes,
where
it's
they
all going to
actually
be
play
graded, that
field
whole
hockey.
entire area is going to be graded.
Can we grade it inside?
Along that fence,
Okay. If not, I guess we'll revisit it. Okay, thank you.
Well, this is supposed to be all-inclusive, that we shouldn't really have to. Once this is done, this is everything,
this is everything but lights, so it's
everything but lights, okay.
sprinkler system, new meshing on the backstop, warning tracks,
Refurbishes the field.
refurbish the whole field to
And Dennis, what kind of maintenance will we have to do in the future on it?
We're gonna have to get a maintenance program definitely on it, as far as fertilizing it, seedling it, aerating it. Ray, our consultant, is gonna put together a bid packet for us, and we're gonna go out to bid for it.
Do you have any idea how much that is?
I'm saying no more than $8,000, and that's even high.
And that's probably what we're paying now, right? That's what what have we been paying in the past?
Well, we have a contract, we have a landscaping
We
contract.
do 3 fields for around $6,000, I think.
Yeah.
It's open up the field at the beginning of the season.
But it's not, we're not aerating, we're not seeding, we're not fertilizing, we're just preparing the fields.
Right, because obviously we need to stay on top of it, so it doesn't, I mean, I know I don't have to tell you that, but I have to
It will
sort
be
it out.
taken care of.
Okay,
It will be taken care of, you can rest assured of that.
thank you for your hard work.
Any other questions? Not a motion to approve the superintendent's report? Oh,
So moved.
Wait, no. I need to open it up to the public. Does anybody from the public wish to speak?
But we're not getting lights.
I'll close the public portion. Have a motion to approve the superintendent's report?
So moved.
Second. Roll call?
Mr. Balcon?
Yes.
Mr. Bishada?
Yes.
Mr. Science?
Yes.
Mrs. DePinto?
Yes.
Mrs. Esposito?
Have to abstain.
I apologize.
She's abstaining.
Abstaining, thank you. Mr. McEnroe?
Yes.
Mrs. Raffui?
Yes.
Mrs. Stratton?
Yes,
And Mrs. Backlund?
Yes. Okay.
I make a motion for executive session to continue our discussions regarding personnel. Following that executive session, the board will adjourn and take no further action.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Science. Mr. Bishada, second?
Yes.
Roll call?
Not yet. Whereas Section 80 of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, PL 1975, permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting in certain circumstances, and whereas this public body of opinion that such circumstances presently exist, now therefore be resolved by the Board of Education of the Borough of Saybrook, County of Middlesex, State of New Jersey as follows. The public shall be excluded from discussion of any action upon the hereinafter specified subject matter. General nature of the subject matter to be discussed is as follows, and we'll just follow the same format. Personnel, Saybrook Principals Association, replacement for open position, high school VP, replacement for a medical leave, high school principal. It is anticipated at this time the above stated subject matter shall be made public at such time as the need for non-disclosure no longer exists. This resolution shall take effect immediately. Mr. Balcon?
Yes.
Mr. Bishada?
Yes.
Mr. Science?
Yes.
Mrs. DePinto, Mrs. Esposito, Mr. McEnroe, Mrs. Raffui, Mrs. Stratton?
Yes.
Mrs. Backlund.
Yes.